Hi, in this video you're going to learn how to make meta tags, you're going to learn how to put in meta descriptions, and how to set up a Google Analytics account for the Contractor Pro clients. So the first step is to log in to the Contractor Pro page. So you can look up here at the address. It's contractorprowebsites/admin/login. And then you're going to put in the username and password we've provided for you. Once you're logged in, I want you to tab over to the notepad list you have of clients. And I previously have done this person, so I should probably, I'm going to just bold them so I know I've done them. And we're going to start here with Steve. We're going to copy his info, paste it over here, and search for him. Then we're going to click on the Edit button to open his account. Now we're into his account. Now we're going to pull up the other notepad with our keywords on it. Really, this is just copying and pasting. So copy here. Notice how we're getting the city name. We're going to change that field out. Anytime you see in our notes anything in parentheses, there's a good chance that we're going to put custom information in there. So this is the meta keywords. We're going to paste that into the meta keywords. All right, now see how it says city name? We're going to delete that and we're going to replace it with the information up here, Lewiston. So we're going to copy that, bring it down, paste it. And then we're going to add a comma and ID for Idaho, the state that he's in. Here's a little shortcut. Just go ahead and copy and paste Lewiston, Idaho, the city, and put it over here. We're going to need that next. Bring up your notepad again. And if you copy to here, you won't need to delete the city name. Make sure you have a space, paste it, double check that everything looks right. And that's really all there is for the meta keywords and the meta description. So that task is done. About 90% of the contractors on the contractor list are going to follow those default meta tags and meta descriptions. But every once in a while, somebody like Ron Cohn is going to come along where we've put in custom meta tags and custom descriptions for him because he does something a little bit different. So in that case, I just want you to notice here, you're going to do everything the same. Look, we'll do it together. We're going to copy Ron, paste them in here, open them up, and here I've pre-supplied you, and this is where you'll find it, inside the contractor list with his custom meta tags. So you just copy that and put that into the meta keywords, and his meta descriptions, copy that and put that over here in the meta description. That's all there is to do. I just wanted to point that out to you. Otherwise, if they don't have ones explicitly written here, just use the defaults in that other notepad. Now our next task is to set up the Google Analytics account. So this is what google.com/analytics looks like, and you're going to log in with the email that we've provided for you. And the password we've given you also. All right, boom, we're in. Now this actually has all of our clients tracking in here, and the default is to show in rows of 10. So you might want to click on rows of 100, and that way you can see everybody at once. But the first step is to add a new profile. That's right here in the upper right-hand corner. So we're going to add a new profile. And tab back over to our contractor, Steve Whitman, and we're going to start with his domain name. So just copy the domain name, and we're going to go ahead and paste that right in here. I want you to delete any spaces that there might be there and add a www dot at the beginning. The time zone territory is always going to be the US, and the time zone we need to look up and double check. So we're back to Steve's site. He's in Idaho. Idaho is Mountain Time. And if you have to, look these up to find out which time zone that they're in. Hit finish. And we've got the tracking code. Here's the piece you need is the web property ID, and you just want to copy this part, the UA, the digits, and slash. Go ahead and copy all of that, and we're going to paste that over here where it says Google Analytics. So we're going to paste it right in there. And again, remove any spaces that might occur. And at this point, we're going to scroll up and save our changes. That's going to save our keywords, our meta description, and our Google Analytics tracking code. Back to Google Analytics. Okay, with this page, we need to come down here to the bottom, save and finish. And we'll scroll down until we find our person. Again, it shows as a default in rows of 10. So we're going to go to rows of 100. And here he is, Steve Whitman Construction. And now you're going to view the report. Here's his traffic for the last 30 days. Obviously it shows nothing because there's been no monitoring until this was set up right now. But here's what I want you to do. I want you to set up custom reporting, and we're going to do email reporting that's right up here. So we're going to set up a custom email report, and you're going to click this email button here. Now this is tricky, so pay close attention. The default is send now, which we do not want. I want you instead to click on the schedule tab every time. Make sure you're on the schedule tab. And now we're going to send to others. We're going to put in the email address for Steve Whitman. So you can just tab back over, grab his email address here, and paste it in. Okay, next important step, please pay attention. Deselect send to me. We don't want to get 100 emails a month or 100 emails a day from our clients' web tracking, so please deselect this. The subject line's already been written for you. It's right here on this notepad. You'll be getting the notepad, so you just copy and paste from the notepad. All right, and we've even written the email. So you're going to copy that to here and paste that into the description. Now notice here we need to replace the name with Steve. And all right, here's the last important thing. Date, range, and schedule. The default is weekly. That's way too much for these guys. They just want it monthly. So we're going to go ahead and click on monthly and hit schedule. If you see a button here that says send, stop, because you're on the send now, and we don't want to send them a traffic report with no traffic in it. This will send in 1 month, so we're going to schedule our mail delivery for 1 month from now. Go ahead and hit schedule. Now, just by comparison, I'm going to show you what it should not look like. If you're under the send now, notice here at the bottom how it shows you the send button. If you see send, stop. Come back up to the schedule button, start over, fill this information out, and then hit schedule. That's my last piece of advice there. I wish I had a funny joke or something hilarious to tell you to make this a little more fun, but that's why they call it work. Thanks for what you're doing. We appreciate your help. I appreciate your help, and Godspeed.